Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narotamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nasta Preyasu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavati Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamas Loke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. So good morning, and we are reading from the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, Creation, chapter 3. Krishna is the source of all incarnation. So we discussed about different Lila avatars or pastimes, incarnation of Shri Krishna. We established already, it was established already that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But all throughout the Srimad Bhagavatam, lalo siyang ma-establish na bakit si Krishna yung fountainhead, bakit si Krishna yung Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we stopped yesterday sa kay Vyasadeva, chapter 21. And we are now going to the pastimes, a little introduction lang actually, of in the text number 22. Ito kasi very special to ngayon kasi yung 18th incarnation, yung servant niya kasama natin dito talaga ngayon. Nagets niya agad. So,
Mukhang
marinig
nagets ko agad yun.
So, maririnig natin yung yung mga stories, little stories, snippets from our dear Prabhus yan. Translation, text number 22. In the 18th incarnation, the Lord appeared as King Rama in order to perform some pleasing work for the demigods. He exhibited superhuman powers by controlling the Indian Ocean and then killing the atheist King Ravana, who was on the other side of the sea. So itong other side of the sea na to, um, ito yung tinatawag na Sri Lanka. Lanka that was that time, ngayon Sri Lanka na yung country na to. Tapos, yung mga modern scientists wanted to prove yung tinatawag na epic na Ramayan. This was the story of King Ram or Lord Ramachandra. Kasi, kailangan nila tawarin yung Lanka island. Tatawirin nila yung Indian Ocean. Tapos, naglagay sila ng mga stones. So, to make the story short, naglagawa sila ng bridge, floating stones. Pero kapag tinignan nila sa satellite, hindi ko pala try yun. Na-try nyo na ba sa Google Maps, Google Satellite? So, may traces pa rin ng bridge na to. Imagine na how many thousand years ago na yon. So, hindi, yung mga tao na gusto talaga i-prove na nangyari yung Ramayan, yung Mahabharat, nakikita nila yung mga evidences. Sige nga, let's hear from ating um, short trivia. Our dear Radhanath Prabhu, this is his initiated name, pero yung kanyang um, legal name, pangalan niya nung pinanganak siya is Ramachandra. So marami siyang alam about this story, Ramayan. What can you say about this, my dear Prabhu?
First of all, good morning, everybody. Hare Krishna. Well, I'm sure it's a very important subject matter. Speak about Lord Ramachandra, but I myself, I'm still learning about Lord Ramachandra. Every day, he's a very fascinating incarnation of Krishna. Well, he's so fascinating enough that actually my mother named me after him. Mother ko sabi niya, gusto niya si Lord Ram kasi yun nga sa story ni Lord Ram, if we get a chance to hear more details about it, very siya, kumbaga sa ano, ideal, yung incarnation ni Lord Ram being a king, a son. So first of all, a son, being a king, and being a husband. Sobrang ideal yung mga examples na pinakita ni Lord Ram sa buong pastime niya sa Ramayan. So, pero syempre hindi natin i-spoil lahat yan. Maraming details na napakaganda niyan. Parang pag narinig natin yung isa pang malapit na epic sa Vedic scriptures, yung Mahabharata, it's equally as interesting as Mahabharata also, this Ramayana. And hopefully, actually, one of the projects that I've been planning to is yung sa temple page natin, magkakaroon din tayo ng Ramayan storytelling in detail. So, sana with your blessings, mangyari yon and abangan natin lahat. Anyway, certainly, Lord Ramachandra, he, as we will read, he came to, first of all, like Krishna always comes with two purposes: to reestablish religion and then to protect his devotees, as well as to kill the demons, di ba? So sa pastime ni pinakita ni Lord Ram, pinakita niya yun nga, like I said, paano maging ideal na son, ideal na king, and ideal na husband, ang ganun. And meron yung sinasabi ni Radhacharan Prabhu na yung traces nung yung mga atheists kasi or sa mga hindi naniniwala ng mga pastimes ni Lord, which they think that this supernatural or parang pastimes ni Lord is parang it's too good to be true, di ba? Parang hindi sila naniniwala kasi may tendency tayo na to see is to believe only. In that way, parang whatever lang yung pumasok sa sort of intelligence ng isang tao, pag hindi na nila maurok na, they will not believe it. Pero yun nga, like he said, there are some evidences na lumalabas that even the scientists or astronomists, they discover themselves na in connection with these pastimes or activities ni Lord that dinideny nila before. They're finding some truths about it. Like he said, that traces of bridge that was connecting that southern part of India, is it? To Lanka. May trace talaga na makikita. I'm sure nasa internet yan. So, syempre, glories ni Krishna, it will never be spoiled by the materialistic, ideas. Krishna will always come up victorious. Kasi nga, to deliver his devotees, he comes. And you can say to kill the demons can be seen in two ways. Parang demoniac ideas and at the same time, that demoniac personalities. So like Lord Krishna, when he appeared, we will read in the next verses that to release the burden of the earth from so many unwanted kings and soldiers, he appeared. So Lord Rama also, he appeared specifically to of course save Sita from his dear wife from the clutches of this demoniac King Ravana. He's a very powerful king. He's so powerful, in fact, that even the demigods from the heavens are very much afraid of him. But let's read from the purport of Srila Prabhupada so we will know more. Napakahabang introduction, sorry.
Yeah, napakaganda na ito kasi parang tama yung sabi ni Radhat Prabhu na yung mga demons, hindi sila mahinang nila lang eh. Para si Krishna, oh well, of course, pinag-usapan natin many times na those demons are also arranged by Krishna and most of them, the greatest demons are the devotees of Krishna. It's just one factor ba't nangyari yun is for the sake of pastimes ni Krishna. Pero gaano sila kagagaling, kalalakas? Sabi ni Sir Papa dito, sometimes great demons and atheists like Ravana and Hiranyakashipu and many others become very famous due to advancing material due to advancing material civilization. So by the help of material science daw or whatsoever advancement nila, economic development, they challenge yung established na order or religiosity na in-establish ni Krishna. So yung mga ganitong mga bagay, just like Ravana, he conquered a lot of places in different worlds. He even wanted to go to heavenly planets by the means of economic development. Siya yung emblem ng Stairway to Heaven. Baka kaya siguro marami namamatay sa kantang yun, no? Kasi siya yung gumawa ng Stairway to Heaven. Pinagbabawal na technique. So yan, gumawa siya ng Stairway to Heaven. He wanted yung mga normal na ordinary tao, ng mga tao, makapunta sa abode ni Lord Indra, yung mga heavenly planets. So in that kind of thinking, ang dami niyang gustong patunayan. Pero of course, it all just the evidence of demoniac mentality and yung evidence din na supremacy ni Krishna. Hindi nangyayari yon. Hindi siya palaging hindi palaging piyesta kay Lord Ram ay kay Demon Ravana. Kasi Krishna will always make arrangement to destroy yung activities ni Ravana. And ayun nga, challenge niya yung authority ni Krishna as Lord Ram. He even kidnapped. So isang magaling na kidnapper to si Ravana. Meron siya baka siya yung siya yung root ng mga budol-budol, no. Nagpanggap siyang beggar, mendicant, or saintly person. He wanted to kumatok sa bahay, he wanted to just beg, pero kinidnap niya si Sita. And by these pastimes, yung glorification ng devotees ni Lord Ram na si Hanuman, yung glorifications ng mga ni Lord Ram as a king, as a saintly king, mas lalong naging famous hanggang ngayon. Narinig ko nga maraming yung Ramayan in different places, sabi rin ni Radhanath Prabhu, in different places andun siya. Even sa Philippines, may traces ng us glorifying Ramayan. Di ba may story, may narinig si Prabhu Radhanath eh. Ano yung lately pinag-uusapan natin?
Yeah, yung about dun sa how this pastime ng Ramayan is really spread throughout, uh, of course, not just in India, but even in the neighboring Asian countries. May nagsabi sa akin, nag-send siya ng link na this pastime of Lord Ram nung bumalik na sila from conquering Ravana. If we know that pastime, may welcoming pastime doon eh. Yun yung tinatawag nating Diwali, which is nag-offer sila ng lamp kay Lord Ram. As Lord Ram was descending from the sky, pabalik ng di ba? They're being carried by this swan airplanes, can say. And then the residents of Ayodhya, they are welcoming Lord Ram by offering some lamps. So yun yung actually the day ng Diwali. And then ayon sa mga research, yung dance na yung tinikling dance natin, tapos may kasamang lamp sa kamay and sa mga ulo ganun. Isa siyang depiction ng nung Vedic tradition na yun na pag-welcome kay Lord Ram. So yung sabi nilang mga areas like Burma, Cambodia, Malaysia, mga ganun. Lahat sila makikita mo parang all over the country may mga traces, if not just traces, really like the culture was very much alive pagdating sa Vedic culture. And that's why Lord Ram is everywhere there. So even in the Philippines, yung tinikling dance daw na yun, may connection yun. May isang devotee kasi na history major siya na nasa US ngayon na nagsabi, yes, even before nag-study siya sa Mindanao, he was a history major. Yes, may kinalaman yun sa pastime ni Lord Ram. So very interesting because diba yung the fact na yung traditional dance natin na yun na kala natin ganun lang. Meron siyang connection kay Krishna, di ba? So very interesting lang, very interesting.
Galing nun. Kumbaga, as we dig deeper sa mga history natin, yung traces nung Vedic culture, nasa kultura rin nasa paligid. Like, if we have to know, if we could notice, nasa papaligiran tayo ng mga countries with Vedic cultures. Of course, yung meron tayo sa Philippines was mixed culture because of different colonies. Pero sa paligid makikita mo the prominence of different temples in other countries. Like katabi natin Indonesia, Singapore, andun pa rin yung Vedic cultures, 'di ba? Andun yung Thailand and others. And sabi ni Hira natuwa ako doon binanggit niya yung bumaba sila Lord Ram galing doon sa kanilang spaceship. It is called Vimana. So, yung mga flying objects nila, si Shinya nandito, mahilig sa ano yan eh. Lagi kami nag-uusap ng mga alien eh. So, yung mga gamit
Alien
nila,
tech na yun. Alien
alien tech.
technology na yun.
Oo, di ba? Sila Ravana, saka sila, yan, of course, yung mga great personalities. Hindi biro yung mga Vimana nila, hindi siya yung mga tipong nalagyan mo ng gas or may mga machine. No. Parang mga city yun na lumilipad na very advanced na by mantras, by mga vibrations, hindi lang nila kaya lumipad in different countries, in different planets. Ganun sila. Ay, ito yung mga inaara sa mga ancient aliens. So, ayun yun. Navadip Chandra Prabhu. Hare Krishna. You want to say something about Lord Ram?
Hare Krishna, good morning, everyone. Um, hindi about Lord Ram eh. About the demon Ravan.
Ilan ba yung heads niya? Di ba kakaiba itsura ni
Parang
ni Ravan?
hindi, 100 heads yata yun actually.
Mm.
Si Ravana. Hindi, gusto ko lang yung, di ba sabi, sobrang sama nga niya, sobrang lakas, ganyan, ganito. Pero kung babalikan natin yung history, isa nga, actually, siya nga yung incarnation ni Jagay and Maday, di ba? Hindi. Jay and Vijay Jay and Vijay na di ba kinurse nga sila nung Four Kumaras, and then kung maging 7 lifetime na as a devotee or devotee or how to say it, demigod, or 3 times na maging demon. And then sabing ganun, nag-isip sila eh. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko dito ngayon na matalino sila actually, matalino sila. Sabi niya, bakit kaya 7 lifetime, medyo matagal yun. Tapos saka pa lang tayo makakabalik sa engagement natin dito. Pero kung 3 times na demon, 3 times lifetime na demon, okay din eh. Pero bakit kaya naghahanap yata ng baka kailangan ni Krishna ng kalaro or kalaban. And then sabi niya, nag-meeting silang dalawa, Jay and Vijay. O ano kaya nga natin? Anong pipiliin natin? O sige, game time. Sabing ganon. O sige, nakapili na kami. 3 times sa demon. O sige, sure na kayo dyan. 3 times sa demon, sige. Pero mahiling kami. Anong hiling nyo? Kailangan yung matindi talagang karakter namin, yung talagang sobrang sama, sobrang So hiniling nila yon para magandang laban. Ito yung gusto nilang ganun ka devoted yung mga devotee ni Krishna. Na meron nga nagtanong na about kay Maya eh. Actually si Maya is devotee rin eh, di ba? So pag naghiling sila or pag nagbigay sila ng engagement nila kung ano yung task nila, talagang gagalingan nila, sobrang galing talaga. Na ganun sila yung 100% yung ibibigay nila kung ano man yung character nila. So ganun yung nangyari ngayon kay Ravana na pangatlong incarnation na to, 'di ba? Unang incarnation nila as a demon, Shishupal and the other one?
No, Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu.
Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. The second,
Sila, Ravana and Kumbhakarna.
Ravana
So
and Kumbhakarna.
second to
And
second.
then the third one is
Yun na, si Shishupal and Dantapapa.
Shishupal.
Sa Krishna, pastime na ni Krishna.
So yun yung usapan. Yun yung usapan na 3 beses lang na na maging demon sila. Ngayon, okay, tapos na yung natin, tapos na yung pastime natin ha. Babalik na kayo doon. Tapos kami, si Krishna, bababa ngayon sa earth. Tapos bababa sa earth with the mood of a devotee and kasama niya si Balaram as a Lord Nityananda. So si Krishna magiging Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, diyan na kayo, magbantay na kayo diyan sa sa Vaikuntha. Ay hindi pwede. Mukhang maganda yung gagawin niyo doon. Kasama din kami. Hindi tatlong incarnation lang ang pinag-uusapan natin as a demon. Hindi, sama rin kami. So wala na sa usapan yung pang-apat na pero pinilit pa rin nila sumama. Kaya sila yung incarnation ni si Jagay and Maday, di ba? Yon. So yun yung nagbato, sila yung lasinggero na magulo, basta masama din. Tapos sila yung nagbato sa ulo ni Lord Nityananda. So ayun, something like that. Mahaba pa yung
marami talagang usapan eh. Yung mga demons, marami ring glories no? So actually, sa line ng mga demons, marami mga naging great devotees. 'Di ba? Sila Prahlad Maharaj, sila Bali Maharaj, yung iba sa kanila naging Mahajans pa or great personalities na we want to follow their footsteps. So, ganun lang ka-merciful si Krishna. Ganun din siya ka-adventurous na gusto niya rin yung mga sport activities na they want to fight. And yung mga devotees niya, they really love Krishna. Sige, Krishna, demon pala gusto mo kalaban. Game kami dyan. Diba? Kahit hindi siya biro na thousands of years sila sa dito sa planet, they would experience those. Game kami dyan. So, balikan lang natin tong isang chart natin kasi we want to study further yung incarnation ni Krishna. This is the Srimad Bhagavatam family tree. So, from creation, nandito yung mga sila Lord Kapila, from Sayam, yung mga iba-ibang manus. Tapos, eto habang papunta sa left, papunta sa mga recent times. So, nandito si Rishabhadev. Nasa na si si Lord Ramachandra. Ito, dito si Lord Ramachandra. Vaishvata Manu. Dito tayo ngayon. Dito siya, si Lord Ram. So, nakikita natin how the Srimad Bhagavatam is a complete detailed na documentation. Diba? Hindi lang siya sa history, pati yung sa mga lines ng mga yung mga progenitors, kung paano kumalat yung mga living entities and of course, yung mga humans dito sa material world. Kompleto yan. So, meron sa group chat natin tong family tree na to. Sila yung mga prominent na mga personalities na sa line natin. Bago tayo tumawid sa next incarnation, another supremacy ni Krishna yung ginawa niya rito. Like, they built yung bridge na to. So, yung mga bridge na to, they cross the ocean. So, parang, even in this modern time, hindi basta-basta siya magagawa. Siguro yung mga short distance na ocean, pero like, yung large distance na may mga grabbing waves, hindi basta-basta yon. And kung gaano ka-deep yung mga waters na yon, grabe din. Pero yung ginawa niyang bridge, walang mga pillars, walang mga poste. Kasi yung ginawa niya is floating stones. May mga mantras yon para ma-build yung floating stones. Para matawid nila yung ocean na yon, mapuntahan nila yung Lanka. Then they want to conquer Ravana and save Sita. Sabi ni Prabhupada, gumawa sila ng mga weightless stones. And may marami atheists na pwede mag-isip, paano yun? Parang posible ba yun? Lahat subjected sa gravity. Gagawa ka ng weightless stones. Kaya nga siya Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ano yung greatest evidence na kaya gumawa ni Krishna ng mga yung weightlessness galing sa kanya? Pinalutang niya lahat ng mga planets. Diba? Sabi ni dito ni Srila Prabhupada, He made the stones even within this earth to be weightless and prepared a stone bridge on the sea without any supporting pillar. This is the display of the power of Godhead. Yan nga, yung gigantic planets, kaya niya mag-fly and mag-float. What more pa yung mga small stones dito sa material world. That is one of the display of Krishna's greatness. So yes, we will be overwhelmed with a lot of supremacy ni Krishna with all this creation, numbers of years ng Lord Brahma down to Kali Yuga, yung incarnations niya, yung mga details ng mga demons na galing din sa kanya yung mga powers. Pero, sabi nga sa Bhagavad Gita, we should appreciate Krishna's greatness bago natin ma-appreciate yung sweetness ni Krishna. Just like yung Srimad Bhagavatam, we study the first canto to the ninth canto para ma-appreciate natin yung sweetness ng 10th canto, which is yung pastime ni Krishna and Balaram. So in the text 23, sila na yon. So short. Binitin tayo ng Srila Prabhupada dito kasi napaka-iksi ng purport niya. Translation. In the 19th and 20th incarnations, the Lord advented himself as Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna in the family of Vrishni, the Yadu dynasty. And by so doing, he removed the burden of the world. So in this incarnation, sinasabi na every once in a day ni Lord Brahma, bumababa si Krishna as himself. So hindi siya incarnation ni Krishna. This is a very special setup. So pakita natin uli yung ano. Yan. Minsan kailangan natin ng mga charts para we could understand further. Kasi very visual tayo. So hindi si Raba na yan. So ito yun. Kung nakikita nyo, this is the incarnation chart ni Krishna. Pero, ito kagad, yung first na expansion ni Krishna, hindi siya incarnation. Expansion niya is si Lord Balaram. And from Lord Balaram, doon na nanggaling yung mga ibang expansions. So, hindi sila, from the spiritual world, hindi sila nag-take ng other forms para pumunta rito. They themselves, as Krishna and Lord Balaram, went here sa material world to perform yung mga pastimes nila. And of course, sabi ni Radhanath Prabhu to annihilate the demons and to, of course, very special yung give yung association sa mga devotees niya. Yun yung two main reasons. Pero yung annihilate the demons is parang byproduct na lang. Parang package din lang natin to para mas maganda yung storya. Pero he wanted to fulfill yung mga desire ng mga devotees niya to be with them. Kaya very special yung mga pastimes ni Lord Balaram and the Lord Krishna. May maririnig tayo mga stories na ito or yung mga another few insights galing kay Radhanath Prabhu.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so the 19th and 20th incarnations ni Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. And that's a very important point na sinabi ni Radhanath Prabhu. They are not incarnations of Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. They are the actual brothers, Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, coming down. See, parang di ba? Kung titignan mo, ganun ka-eager si Krishna na maki-associate sa mga devotees niya and to do some pastimes. And of course, sa entirety ng Bhagavatam, the whole book ng Bhagavatam, like Radhanath Prabhu is saying, all of this is to establish actually Krishna's position. Even sa Mahabharata, sa series na ginagawa natin mga nakaraan. Ganun din yung purpose bakit just like isang emperor, si King Yudhishthir, siya yung eldest sa mga 5 Pandavas. Yung 5 Pandavas na yun, basically cousins ni Krishna. So very, very dear devotees ni Lord Krishna. And everything na gagawin nila, everything na decision na kailangan nilang gawin or na actions na kailangan nilang gawin is actually naghihingi sila ng advice kay Krishna. And that is the greatness ng devotee. Na kahit anong mangyari sa buhay nila, so kahit sa anong steps, whether nasa happy state or nasa distressed state, palaging si Krishna yung iniisip nila, which is Pandavas very good example about this. Na whenever these things happen, may it be good or bad, they always turn to Krishna. They always love Krishna to be involved. And of course, as much as they wanted Krishna to be involved, Krishna also himself is very much obliged. And sabi nga, parang in this way, nakaka-capture talaga si Krishna with the loving devotion and this kind of relationship that he has with the devotees. So isa pang very important factor yun na when you actually read these stories, maraming stories ni Krishna sa Bhagavatam, yun ang kailangan nating maintindihan eh. How do we establish our relationship with Krishna? And with that in mind, we will become Krishna conscious. Bakit? Kasi then you will understand na si Krishna talaga eager siyang bumalik tayo sa kanya. More than we are eager na tayo mismo ay bumalik sa kanya. Di ba? Yung classic na saying na if one makes a step forward towards Krishna, one step forward towards Krishna. Krishna steps three he takes 3 steps towards us. Para ganun. So Krishna is more obliged. Kaya in that way, like the pastimes we're speaking about Lord Krishna's pastimes, sa pastimes ng Damodar pastime ni Lord Krishna, yun yung pastime na yung si Mother Yashoda is nag-churn ng butter and then Krishna woke up. Krishna biglang, syempre, pagbata, kailangan magdede, ganyan. Pero may kumukulong milk na umapaw and bigla siyang binaba ni mata niya, Mother Yashoda. Syempre, nagalit siya kasi gutom siya. And long story short, parang ganun. Hinabol siya ni Mother Yashoda. Kailangan siyang pagalitan. Kailangan siyang matali sa tiyan. Ganyan. So, these are the kind of things na nakakapag-capture sa kay Krishna. It's not, sabi nga, in the whole, sa Bhagavatam, maririnig natin many times to na, it's not by mechanical means, it's not by material intelligence, it's only by devotion. One's devotion to Lord Krishna, then that Krishna will be attracted to. So in short, by reading Srimad Bhagavatam, so many pastimes of Krishna are there. We will hopefully we will get the essence, and then we can establish our relationship with Krishna, and then Krishna will reciprocate accordingly. To sabi nga ni Guru Maharaj always, to the extent that we surrender ourselves to Krishna, to that extent Krishna also will protect us or reciprocate to us. So many pastimes coming soon. Napakarami talaga.
Napakadami.
Practically unlimited yan.
Kumbaga sabi nga, there's always good news. Kumbaga kung may dyaryo daw yung yung Krishna consciousness, every minute may good news na lalabas. Di ba? May action, may love story, may adventure coming from Krishna's pastimes. You want to add something, Nabadip Chandra Prabhu, before tayo pumunta kay Buddha, Lord Buddha?
Gusto ko lang yung sinabi ni Radhanatha about kay Lord Krishna na he's more eager to receive us. So, na-realize ko yun yung kay Guru Maharaj na ang lagi kong mentality, ako na di ako mag-i-email kasi busy siya, marami siyang ginagawa, ganyan, ganto. Kumbaga parang one time na tinanong ko siya na paano yung mga disciple na wala or hindi nagko-communicate ganyan. So, you just focus on the baga kung parang dating kung hindi nila ako kailangan, paano ko iaano yung sarili ko. Alam, ipilit mo yung sarili mo, di ba? Pero doon ko na realize na mas gusto ng guru na na gano'n din katulad kay Krishna na even how busy he is, marami siyang ginagawa, marami siyang meetings and all, and lahat marami siyang ginagawa all the time. He's more eager to give time to his disciple also. So yung mga disciples niya na binibigyan niya pa rin ng time. Parang si Radhacharan, kahit maraming mga kinakausap yan, i-text lang ng i-text yan, magtanong lang kayo ng magtanong. He's more eager to answer those questions. Saka yan si Radhanath, marami kayong malalaman dyan actually.
Galing mo din na talagang
Tsaka
gumagano.
yan,
di ba?
tsaka yan,
Mga
tsaka yan si
Namadim.
tsaka yan si Namadik Chandra. Chat mo lang din yan.
Masipag.
Gustong magsalita niyan eh.
Saka masipag mag-reply yan. Ako, papag-isipan niya ng todo. So yes, that's how we appreciate Krishna's sweetness. Kasi parang lahat ng angulo, kumbaga lahat ng desire natin, kumbaga, kung may mga hilig kang genre sa movies, lahat yung masasolve. Diba? Actions, ito parang yung Ramayan lang, ang daming action dito, di ba? Suspense, solve ka dyan sa pastime ni Krishna. Kumbaga, sarap maging Krishna conscious talaga. Lahat to the extreme ng mga pwede mong malaman na stories, malalaman mo, si Krishna binigay niya. Sabi nga, siya yung greatest marketer. Diba? Hanggang ngayon, tingnan mo, Lord Ram, ilang libong taon na. Andun pa rin yung pangalan niya, di ba? Naging pangalan niya ni Pradanath Prabhu. Yung pastime niya sa iba't ibang countries, di ba? Basically, paano? Bakit? He wants to advertise na this is my pastime. You've been sleeping sa lap ni Maya for so long. And ito yung isang mga way para ma-attract ka sa akin ulit. Kaya si Krishna yung name niya, it means the all-attractive one. So these are parang napakaunti pa the few of his ways and means for us to be attracted to him again. So, isang kakaibang nangyari, mas recently to, this is on the text 24, translation, then in the beginning of Kali Yuga, the Lord will appear. So future tense to. The Lord will appear as Lord Buddha, the son of Anjana, in the province of Gaya, just for the purpose of deluding those who are envious of the faithful theists. So, kaya bakit will appear? Srimad Bhagavatam was composed and compiled 5,000 years ago. And Buddha appeared just recent 2,000 something years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So, the Srimad Bhagavatam predicted, of course, si Krishna yung gumawa nito. Alam niya yung mga nangyari in the past. Alam niya yung mangyari in the future. So, anong purpose ni Krishna? Ba't siya bumaba as Lord Buddha? Because during those times, yung practice ng Krishna consciousness, yung Vedic culture, medyo degraded. Naging degraded na. So, they have sacrifices, fire sacrifices. Then, merong sa Vedic culture, they offer, merong mga animal sacrifices. But that is not for the purpose of any sense gratification lang. One of the reason is they do sacrifices to test their mantras and yung mga purity ng mga brahmanas there. When they sacrifice the animals, yung animals na yung babalik with a new body. That is one reason. Second reason is yung mga degraded na tao, they really want to eat meat. Merong process. Even in Vedas, may process. So, they offer yung mga goat. Pero ang dami rituals. Dapat ikaw yung papatay dun sa goat. May mga mantras na sasabihin. Tapos yung mga, yung way how they do it is based on the Vedas. And yung mantras na sabihin nila, I will need to kill you now because I want to distribute and I want to eat meat. But in the future, you will eat me. You will kill and eat me then. So that is ayun na yung inallow ng Vedas para gradually makaakyat yung degraded na tao into higher platform ng humanity. Pero syempre, pag nalaman natin yung details na yun, parang bakit mo pagagawin yun tapos once a month lang, tapos ganito lang, at inalaw lang. Pero may karma rin, may binding din. So hindi na kailangan gawin pa. Pero naging degraded yung mga tao in the Kali Yuga. In-abuse nila yung mga rituals na to, yung mga cultures and traditions na to. And akala nila is malulusutan nila by having some interpretations. Ang ginawa nila, they are eating already yung mga meat. At sinasabi nila, animal sacrifice to ng Vedas. Tapos kumalat na yung mga slaughterhouses. Tapos ayun na yung reason nila. Kumbaga, they justified using yung Vedic scriptures para pumatay, mag-slaughterhouse, and to eat meat. Yung mga faithless, actually yung mga faithless talaga, yung mga demoniac talaga, ginamit lang yung Vedas to have excuses. Kasi dati, it was a rule ng emperor. It was like a human law, hindi lang nature's law. Hindi pwede gawin to. So si Lord Buddha bumaba siya to propagate ahimsa, non-violence. Yung mga faithless na mga tao, yung mga demonyo na tao na to, si Krishna is kung alam niyo yung pastime ni Krishna, sobrang tricky ni Krishna. Sobrang naughty niya. And kaya-kaya niya gawin to, bumaba siya as Lord Buddha to trick this faithless person. Yung mga atheist na to, na, huwag kayo maniwala dyan sa Veda. Sa akin lang kayo maniwala. And inangat ni Lord Buddha yung ng one step up yung mga degraded na tao na to. Ano yung one step up na yon? One could start spiritual life if one stop killing animals for their food. Ayun yung start ng spiritual life. Ito yung sinasabi ni Buddha sa kanila. And since faithless sila, sabi na ni Buddha, kinampihan niya, huwag kayo maniwala dyan sa Vedas. Saan kayo maniwala? It was a trick by Krishna. Of course, after ni Lord Buddha dumating si Sankarshan, pinopagate din niya yung mga impersonalistic philosophy. Sa kanya, may scriptures din yun, sa kanya rin galing. Kay Krishna rin galing yun. Para i-prepare yung mga tao from degraded to ahimsa, tapos medyo spiritual pero impersonalist, para i-prepare uli sila sa Vedas. Para i-prepare sila uli sa personalist. So, may scriptures yun, may mga ginawa sila. And sabi nga ni Srila Prabhupada dito, marami yung nag-sentimental and nagka-follow ng Buddhistic philosophy. Pero if di nila gagawin yung number one na gusto i-propagate ni Lord Buddha na ahimsa, parang hindi siya tugma. So, isa rin yun sa mga reason bakit bumaba si Lord Buddha. And hanggang ngayon, ang daming influence ni Lord Buddha, not it's only in India, pati sa other neighboring countries natin. So number one to parang ma-push yung ating spiritual life is by this diet. Pero minsan, mahirap yung diet eh. Paano yun? Hindi ba ako pwede mag-chant kapag di pa ako vegetarian or hindi pa ako nasa plant-based diet? Paano ba yung mga ibang mga first steps natin? Malalaman natin yan kasi i-share nila Radha at Prabhu sa Navadip Chandra Prabhu. How do you move on sa spiritual life natin?
Well, of course, when you speak about when you ask about paano yan, di ba tayo pwede mag-chant kahit nasa meat-eating diet pa tayo? Of course, we understand from the teachings of Lord Chaitanya or from the general Vedic scriptures in general about the glories of the holy names. This chanting of the holy names is practically walang pinipiling time, walang pinipiling circumstances. Whatever situation you're in, this chanting of the holy name is effective. But of course, if we were trying to follow a certain, like for us, Brahma, Gaudiya, Vaishnava Sampradayas, the teachings of our acharyas, there are some sort of rules and regulations. Although si Lord Chaitanya na mismo nagsabi, which is siya yung talagang nag-establish ng chanting of this Hare Krishna mantra is the only way to we're trying to follow this sort of rules and regulations. Kasi yun yung teachings na dapat nating sundin. Not to say na pag nag-chant ka ng Hare Krishna mantra and then you're in a, you can say, hindi ka pa devotee talaga, pero nag-chant ka ng Hare Krishna mantra. Yes, may effect pa rin yun. Hindi naman mawawala yun. Kasi the holy names of Krishna is as powerful as Lord Krishna himself. So if we simply try to welcome that, then the effect will be there. Is it going to be immediate? That is depending on our faith talaga sa power ng holy names. So, but by constant chanting, as Srila Prabhupada is stressed in so many of his lectures, pwede nating marinig. Sabi niya, just do it. Just chant. Diba? Just chant. Kasi by chanting sincerely, all these parang restrictions na naiisip natin sa mind natin, we can chant naman with whatever condition we are in. If we just continue to chant, mawawala yung ganung misconceptions kasi the power of the holy names, it has the power to cleanse the heart and the mind talaga. So those restrictions, conditions na deeply rooted sa heart ng individual, mawawala siya by sincere chanting, and of course by guidance of those who are also sincere in the chanting. So yes, chant the holy name of Krishna by any means. Just don't give it up. Parang yung general rule. But it will be nice if we are doing that in line with how Krishna wanted to be. Kasi the same reason why we are in this material world. I'm still on or nawala ako?
Yes, we can still hear you and see you.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Because somehow your videos are frozen. I thought maybe something's wrong. But yeah, if it's clear, then it's like that. And I was saying that the exact reason why we are in this material world is we thought we can do it our way, diba? Without Krishna. So similarly sa chanting ng holy names, we should do it in accordance to how Krishna actually wanted to be done. So of course, nandiyan yung guidance ng devotees, scriptures, then it will be perfect because we no longer have to rely on our own likings of how to do things. We have to surrender to how Krishna wanted to happen, diba? So yeah, by all means, chant the holy names.
Yan, napakaganda. Nabudip Chandra Prabhu, you want to speak about yung last incarnation niya on the text 25? You can read the translation po.
May gusto lang akong i-add
sure,
sa
please.
Hindi, yung about sa kasi matinding realization sa akin yung ano na yun, yung do sa yung kasi before wala naman alam nila yun na parang wala akong balak mag-vegetarian. Doon ako nahihirapan sa pagiging vegetarian na yun. Tapos narinig ko nga yung before is may rituals bago ka makakain ng meat, and then once a month lang, parang ganyan. Tapos ngayon, parang rapid na, naging 3 times a day ang pagkain ng meat or naging everyday na. Tapos makikita mo, sa fast food is just regular thing. And parang ang dating is, if everybody is doing it, and then it's okay. Parang ganon, majority naman eh. And then, ang nakakatakot doon, pare-parehas pala tayo magsasuffer. Kahit ganon tayo karami, parang ganon. So doon ko na-realize na, okay, I have to decide na to take out that meat. And then gradually, yun, naging plant-based nga. Na, kasi yun nga, yung kaya nga tayo nandito sa material world, kakabasa ng scripture, kaka-associate mo sa devotees, na naliliwanagan ka. Hindi lang basta sa diet, kundi ano yung behind doon sa ating culture, na ano yung kailangan nating bakit tayo vegetarian or not even just vegetarian, bakit kailangan nating i-offer yung mga kinakain natin. Yun nga, because yun, to purify ourselves and to please Krishna. And then this poor creatures, this lower species, is also a creation of Krishna. That's our neighbor, parang ganon, na hindi natin sila pwedeng i-abuse. Kasi meron purpose na bakit sila naging ganon. So in that way, yes, we are here to purify ourselves, reconnect our relationship with Krishna and go back home. Parang ganon. So that's why yun nga yung mga incarnation na to pinapakita sa atin, yun nga yung supremacy ni Krishna. Anong text na tayo? 25. 25. Wala. Ayun. Thereafter, the conjunction of two yugas, the Lord of creation will take his birth as Kalki incarnation and become the son of Vishnu Yasa. At this time, the rulers of the earth will have generated into plunderers.
Di ba ngayon na yun?
Oo, ngayon na yun eh.
Plunderers, mga rulers. Pero ano pa to, mangyayari pa to 427,000 years in the future. Kasi naka 5,000 years pa lang tayo, diba, sa Kali Yuga. Bakit ba niya gagawin to, Prabhu Navadip? Ano yung purpose niya? Ni Kalki Avatar.
Yun na sabi ko dito. Here is another foretelling the advent of Lord Kalki, the incarnation of Godhead. He is to appear at the conjunction of the two yugas. Therefore, at the end of this period, the incarnation of Kalki will take place and foretold Srimad Bhagavatam, the name of his father Vishnu. Yun nga eh. Kasi ending na eh. Di ba kulay nakasakay siya sa puting kabayo? And then, yun. Ganun din. To yun nga, yung mga plunderers, mga leaders na is kasi masyado ng demoniac yung nangyayari nga sa mundo. So to annihilate the demons and establish again the religious principles and all. Pero ang na-realize ko dito, kasi ever since parang nung bata pa tayo, marami kang naririnig na end of the world, parang ganon. Ayan. So marami kang naririnig na end of the world, na may kapitbahay kami na born again. At that time, hindi pa yata ako nagpa-practice nun. Mahilig ako punta sa mga concert, ganyan. Tapos sinasabihan niya ako, alam mo yung mga concert na yan, ganyan ang ginagawa nila sa hell. Kumakanta sila, hindi sila kumakanta, yung sumisigaw sila, yung hindi maintindihan na nakanta, ganyan. Dinidiscourage ako pumunta doon kasi nga yun doon nakalagay doon sa Revelation na book doon sa Bible. And then sinasabi niya, magsisi na daw ako kasi malapit na nga yung malapit na yung end of the world. 2012 yata yun, parang gano'n.
Classic yun eh, yung end of the world yung 2012.
Yeah, right. Tapos may 2000, basta marami pa eh. Tapos nakita niya yung transition ko eh. Then pumapasok na ako sa Hare Krishna, nagsisimula na ako. Tapos sabi, sa Christian ka or ano ka, ganyan. Tapos biglang sabi, mag-ingat ka sa mga bulaang propeta, sabi. Tapos pinapakinggan ko lang siya na pero kumbaga kung titignan mo yung ako nare-realize ko, kung titignan mo yung Srimad Bhagavatam, napakalawak, napakalalim, na mas detailed pa eh. I mean, okay lang yung pero hindi nila alam kung kailan yung end of the world eh. Dito alam mo na agad eh, na 432,000 years pa, at ang sign nga doon is maliliit na yung mga tao lalo, parang 3 feet na lang, parang ganon. And then yung iba na yata yung kinakain doon, which is unspeakable. Ayoko sabihin.
Yung
So, I
nasa,
mean,
ano yun, nasa huling part ng, ano, ng Srimad Bhagavatam, 11:12.
ah, so ayun. Wala eh. Ah, parang tayo hindi na natin hilingin makaabot pa doon sa ganung era na yon. So, that's why okay na lang ano tayo, pleasing sacrifice or voluntary sacrifice to do all these austerities and this ano to, practice of Krishna consciousness. Para hindi na tayo talaga, yung sacrifice na yun is tinanggal mo na yung suffering eh. Tinanggal mo na yung suffering doon. Na you're safe with the hands of God if we are trying to follow Him in His way. Parang ganun.
Yes. Actually, yung una feeling ko sacrifice yun eh. Kasi parang hindi ako kakain ng ganito. Tapos wala ng vices. Tapos ito yung mga reprints. Parang feeling ko umpisa sacrifice. Pero parang hinatikman ko yung prasadam. Parang ito pa yung sacrifice. Ito ba yung austerity habang prasadam? Austerity ba to? Parang mas masarap sa ever sa natikman ko sa buong buhay ko yung prasadam eh. Diba? Parang out of this world experiences. Hi Sita la. So speaking of si Sita. Diba? So parang ayun yung kakaiba doon. And of course, yeah, at the end of this Yuga, Kali Yuga, si Krishna pa rin. Si Krishna pa rin yung pupunta as Lord Kalki to end. Parang, kumbaga, kung may magandang ending na movie, parang hindi corny yung ending ng movie na sumabog lang, no? Pupunta si Kalki, di ba? Papatay niya yung mga, di ba? Ang gandang ending, tapos magkagano na siya. Magka-blackout na. Sabi niyo yung ginagawa na sa village talk, mag-fade out.
Yun yung tunay na Avenger, yun yung tunay na Avenger story.
Oo.
Avenge tayo lahat ni Krishna, di ba?
Endgame.
Kaya na
Endgame.
endgame na yun ng Kali Yuga.
Oo, di
Yun yung
ba?
tunay na mga storyline.
Di ba? Parang, ano kaya yun? Parang, glorifying kaya yun na papatayin ka ni Krishna in the end. Pero parang ang hirap ng buhay din that time. Ano? Parang sabi nga ng mga devotees, lahat naman, ultimately, babalik kay Krishna eh. Ang tanong lang, kailan? Kailan mo gusto? And yung suffering na nararamdaman natin ngayon, actually, kung kay Lord Buddha, sinusunod lang ng mga tao si Lord Buddha, walang pandemic kasi walang magka-touch para kainin yung animals. At the same time, parang kung paano yung Kali Yuga, nararanasan na natin ngayon eh. Parang 5,000 years pa lang tayo. What more pa yung 427,000 years more. Gano'n naka-degraded yun. Parang ngayon, parang yung mga balita, parang, di ba? So anyway, ang daming incarnation ni Krishna, ang daming niyang expansion, and mismo siya bumaba rito. It was mentioned in the 26th verse, O Brahmanas, the incarnation of the Lord are innumerable, like rivulets flowing from inexhaustible source of water. Grabe rin yung mga English ni Sir Prabhupada, no, kailangan ko i-dictionary, rivulets. So, parang perfect example nito is like waves in the ocean. 'Di ba? Habang nandoon ka sa namimiss ko na magdagat. Next time, magdagat tayo ulit. Anyway, pag sa beach ka, 'di ba? May mga waves. So, parang okay, habang nanonood ka doon, maririnig mo yung shh, shh. 'Di ba? Parang okay habang nandoon ka. Pero habang tumatagal ka, unlimited na ito walang katapusan yung mga waves Small waves, big waves, tapos pagtapos ng magka-crush yung wave, may kasunod siya. Unlimited yon, pero mas unlimited yung incarnation ni Krishna. This was very limited lang, sinabi nga din dito eh. Not complete. The list of incarnation of the personality of God given herein is not complete. And this lifetime lang yon, and this mano lang yon. Parang ilang mano lang to, tapos ilang kalpa ni Lord Brahma to. What more pa yung different days ni Lord Brahma? Wala pa yung night na yon. What more pa yung different universes? 'Di ba? Ang dami, unlimited. So sobrang kakaiba. And before mag-enyo kay Kalki, 'di ba, Lord Krishna, tapos predicted kay Lord Brahma, predicted kay Lord Kalki. In between, may sinabi rin sa Srimad Bhagavatam. That is in the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Parang ang tawag doon stealth or hindi siya basta-basta revealed na pastime na incarnation ni Krishna. I mean, hindi siya incarnation na pagbaba ni Krishna. Sabi dito ni Sri Prabhupada, Where's to start? Yan. Sometimes Lord incarnates in person. Lord Krishna, 'di ba, bumaba siya, hindi siya nag-incarnate. Hindi siya ibang body or ibang personality. Siya mismo bumaba. Lord Krishna and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are not. Therefore, incarnation, but original source of all other incarnations. So, may difference. Yung incarnation ni Krishna, may difference si Krishna as bumaba, tapos siya pa rin yung source of all incarnation. Kaya Supreme Personality of Godhead pa rin. So, that is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is in the garb. He was praised even the previous Vedas, scriptures. He was garbed as a devotee. Nagpanggap siya as devotee. To show us yung ideal and how to become a devotee. At the same time, it's a combination of him and Srimati Radharani. So in his incarnation, he spread the holy names, Krishna's name, for this Kali Yuga, Yuga Dharma Harinam Sankirtan. At the same time, ito yung passage ng mga human being, ng mga living entity to enter yung pastime ni Krishna and to have the relationship ng Madhurya Ras or intimate love. The other pastimes, the other incarnation could not give that. And even the other sampradayas, only by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Inopen niya yung gate. Ops, merong backdoor Dito, ito na yon. Alam niyo na, alam mo yung mga pass, may ticket ka. So that is the merciful nature ni Krishna to his devotees. Parang hindi na tayo tumagal dun sa end ng Kali Yuga. This is the way, and you can do that. We can do that in one lifetime. To end yung text natin ngayon, sinabi dito, in the text 27, all the rishis, manus, demigods, and descendants of Manu, who are specially powerful, are plenary portion or portions of the plenary portions of the Lord. Diba parang medyo yun portions plenary. This is also includes the Prajapatis. So again, it was established yung supremacy ni Krishna. The rest would be Prajapatis, progenitors, or expansion ni Krishna. But si Krishna and si Lord Chaitanya, descendant as themselves. So tomorrow, we will discuss the emperor verse. Kumbaga, yung pinaka-hari ng verse ng buong Srimad Bhagavatam. And it will be on the next chapters, next verses in this chapter. So maraming salamat. Lipat tayo sa meeting room ni Guru Maharaj for another Srimad Bhagavatam class. So, umpisa natin yung araw natin ng napakaganda and Krishna consciously. I'm your host, Radha Charandas, and also your servant.
Hare Krishna, everybody.
And Nabadvipa Chandradas. So see you every day.
See you every morning, every day, and yeah, today will be a lot of classes then. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Yeah.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Pramananda.
Jai.
Thank you everyone. Haribol. If you want a copy of mga books, the set of Srimad Bhagavatam, don't forget to let us know. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Yeah, may sabi pala si John before we end. Has this foretold because the cycle has happened before? Yes, and also si Krishna knows the future. Yan. And also, para maiwasan yung mga impostors, yung mga nagpapanggap lang, he established kagad yung the scriptures. That's the power of the scriptures. Hare Krishna, good morning. Di pa tayo sa room ni Guru Maharaj. Yan. Pay mo ako, Francesca, for your question. Hare Krishna.